Yellow. Hey. So this plant right here, y'all, fell off of this shelf at 4 in the morning. Scared the crap out of me. And hubby was already downstairs getting ready for work and he swept up like the majority of the dirt. And so I am going to go ahead and tackle this morning. I can't believe that this thing fell. Like it woke me right up out of my sleep. I was like, what the heck was that? I texted him and he's like, the plant fell off of the shelf. So we're going to get this nice and cleaned up. I'm going to be doing some plant chores in today's video. We're going to be doing a lot of things, just getting a lot of cleaning done and giving you a ton of cleaning motivation. I hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for joining me, and let's go ahead and jump into it.
Really deep, but I can tell you don't know what that means. You can swim in shallow waters, but it's gonna get you nowhere. And I'm way too good to waste my time on boys like you. Can you speak without a filter? Can you give me something better? I bet you do. Hey baby, if you wanna get to know me, all you gotta do is take me to your heart, yeah. Hey baby, if you want me to be with you, all you gotta do is take me to your heart, yeah. Come on, give me something real, doesn't have to be.
A couple things with this plant before y'all think I'm crazy. I got this plant on clearance at Home Depot like a while ago, like last year. And as you saw on the top, she is kind of bald headed. She has some leaves perking out on the top, but it is very leggy. So what I mean by leggy is that I'm showing y'all here, the space that's in between the vines and the next leaf is very, very, like there is no leaves. As you can see, it's like very viney. And I don't prefer my plants to look like that. I like them to look nice and full and bushy. And so the first thing that I wanted to do is trim it. It definitely needed a good trim. Pruning your plants is definitely needed. Like it does promote new growth and it is very good for them. I always compare them like plants to your hair. You know, you always want to make sure you get a good trim, trim the ends of your hair to promote some new growth and just to keep your hair healthy. It's the same thing with plants. So I thought that I was just going to stop right here. Okay. You definitely want to look at your plant's roots because that's going to tell, everything like about your plant. As you can see, this plant was super, super root bound. What I mean by root bound, like look at these roots. And then when I got closer, I was like, oh my goodness, there's like a drip tray. I don't even know what this is. I would compare it to a drip tray. The roots grew into the tray. And the first thing I was thinking was, I was like, okay, let me try to get this thing like out of here. So I tried loosening it up with this little stick. It just came with one of my orchids like a while back. I use it for everything like aerating, potting soil and plants and everything else. So I went in with this and I was trying to be careful to not cut any of the roots initially. Okay. Once I got it kind of loosened, I just cut it out with my shears. And honestly, y'all, you're going to think I'm crazy, but I cut back all these roots. I cut them all off. And the reason why is because if I were to repot this plant into like just repot it like this, it was definitely going to get root rot. Because there is not a lot of plant on the top and there's so many roots, it was inevitable. Like it was going to get root rot. And it just didn't make sense to me to have so many roots on this plant and then not that many leaves on the top. So once I got it cut out, I was just like, okay, I like examined the top of this, like I said, there wasn't very many leaves and you'll see, I'm going to put it, repot it in another pot. So I was just like, okay, let me try to get as much of this soil off of it. And I just completely cut the roots all the way back. And I know some people, this leaf was already going here, so I cut it. That's another leaf that it lost. But you can see here on the top, like there's not that many leaves on this plant. So like I said, I got rid of as much soil as possible. I cut the roots all the way back. And I know that some plant people, I do watch plant people on YouTube. I absolutely love plants, y'all. And some people actually do this on a regular, like they will, grow their plant, and to prevent their plant from like getting like super big in size, they'll just cut back the roots. So that is the reason I just wanted to explain to y'all what I was doing. That's the reason why I ended up just cutting everything up. And as you can see, these are all the roots. And then this is what I was left with as far as the the plant goes. So I potted this in a good sized plant, nothing too big, nothing too small, in order for it to, have a little bit of room to grow. And then I just kept it moving.
Just a part of you that's honest, that's all I want. Hey baby, if you wanna get to know me, all you gotta do is take me to your heart, yeah. Could you shut up for once, relax that eager tongue, and let me tell you something about myself. I'm not the clueless one, I'm neither weak nor dumb, so I don't buy this version of you, hell no. You can swim in shallow waters, but it's gonna get you nowhere. And I'm way too good to waste my time on boys like you. Can you speak without a filter? Can you give me something better? I bet you do. Hey baby, if you wanna get to know me, all you gotta do is take me to your heart, yeah. Hey baby, if you want me to be with you, all you gotta do is take me to your heart, yeah. Come on, give me something real, doesn't have to be ideal, just a part of you that's honest, that's all I want. Hey baby, if you wanna get to know me, all you gotta do is take me to your heart, yeah. I'll give you today to take me away. If you hear what I'm saying, you know to what place. Boy, can you prove there's much more to you? I bet you do. Hey baby, if you wanna get to know me, all you gotta do is take me to your heart, yeah. Hey baby, if you want me to be with you, all you gotta do is take me to your heart, yeah. Come on, give me something real, doesn't have to be ideal, just a part of you that's honest, that's all I want. Hey baby, if you wanna get to know me, all you gotta do is take me to your heart, yeah.
So I ended up cutting up the vines, and as you saw, I pretty much have a brand new plant. And that's the beauty with plants, is that you can, one plant, once you prune it and everything, you can grow so many more plants. And that's one of the reasons why I try not to buy the same species. Because you can always prune them and just grow another plant. So now this is my variegated peperomia. And although once I took it out of the pot and looked at its roots, it didn't necessarily need a repot, but I did end up putting it into a slightly bigger pot because it is super top heavy. So the smaller pot that it was in, it kept tipping over because it is getting tall. So I just went ahead and repotted it. Now we're just going to get things mopped up and do a couple more plant chores, you'll see, but we're going to be doing a lot of things, just getting some cleaning done, resetting the bedrooms, mopping, vacuuming. I did a little bit of Halloween decorations for the patio and just doing the daggone thing. And of course, I've got my helper right by my side helping me along the way.
Can I dance for you? Would that be cool? Can I dance for you? Would that be cool? Butterflies in my stomach, butterflies in my chest, heartbeat like a bird that's humming. Trust your words cause you know me best. Let's take a walk down a brick road, click your heels and you'll be there. I want you, do you want me to? Once you hear the rhythm playing, promise you won't be complaining. I'll be here for it if it's for you. Once my body gets to swaying, promise you won't be complaining. And I'll be saying, yeah. Can I dance for you? Would that be cool? Can I dance for you? Would that be cool? Yeah. girls are common, funny girls are real sweet. I don't say these words often, loving you has left me weak. But let's take a walk down a brick road, click your heels and we'll be there. I want you, do you want me to? Once you hear the rhythm playing, promise you won't be complaining. I'll be here fully if it's for you. Once my body gets to swaying, promise you won't be complaining. And I'll be saying, yeah, yeah. Can I dance for you? Would that be cool? Can I dance for you? Would that be cool? Oh, every heart in the world is looking for a partner. Many fish in the sea, but there's one I'm chasing after. I'm not afraid to tell the world who I choose. Baby, it's you. Oh, can I dance for you? Hey, would that be cool? Can I dance for you? Would that be cool? I don't get like this, but I kinda miss your attention. Did I mention? Can I dance for you? Would that be cool?
So this is like one of the, I feel like, is a really good Goodwill find. The car that little man is driving, it's called a wiggle car, and it's super, super cool. I've actually rode on it as well. But the steering wheel, like you move the steering wheel back and forth and back and forth, and that's what gives you momentum to ride on the car. But he likes to like push it with his feet. Y'all, I got that at Goodwill for $10, and it was brand new, like brand new. And I actually looked it up. I love doing this. I looked it up on Amazon, and at Walmart is where they sell it, and they're about like $35 new. So I was like, this is like a steal. And he loves that thing. He likes to ride around in the house and in the kitchen and everything. So I just thought that was a steal. But anyways, the coffee table that you see, so I refinished that table. I actually bought that from OfferUp like several years back, and it was like chalk painted, like black and white, like splotchy paints. I wish I could go back. I don't have a picture of it in its original state, but I painted the bottom portion white, and then I sanded and refinished the top. I didn't end up staining it. I just put some epoxy on the top to seal it. But as you can see, it kind of matches like the floor. I eventually want to get the floors refinished as well, y'all. I cannot stand the way like this oaky orange color. I would love to do something a more like natural refinish. That is definitely something that I would like to do down the line. That is going to be a really, really big project because we have hardwood floors all throughout this whole room, the kitchen, into the bathroom, the closets, behind the what am I trying to say? The refrigerator, the stove, the hallway. So it's going to be like a really, really big project doing that, but it definitely is something that I would love to do. But what I'm trying to say is that you can see that the tabletop kind of matches like the floor. And I think I'm going to go ahead and refinish this. I think I'm going to sand off the epoxy and stain this like a slightly darker color, maybe like an antique, what am I trying to say? Like an antique, darker stain, nothing too dark, but just slightly darker than what it is now. I think this will make the coffee table pop a lot more and kind of just tie in with the rest of the furniture that I have, in the front room. Maybe like a darker wood look. if you know what I'm saying. So now I'm going in with a little bit of alcohol here, and I'm just getting up these darker lines. I know y'all are gonna say, girl, you let your little man ride around in the, with his bikes and everything on the floor, which I honestly, I don't mind. This is pretty easy to lift up. Also, that coffee table does leave some marks. I did replace the original feet with the, girl, I cannot talk, with roller feet, the rolling feet. So whenever I move the coffee table, it does kind of make some marks, along with, little man's little, his cars and everything. But so I just, take it up with some rubbing alcohol, and that works pretty well. And then, just mop over it to get the streaks out of the floor.
I need to step back. Constantly online, causing me setbacks too. Every day see so many people doing the things you do, and they're doing it better too. Whoa, whoa. Feels like, why should I even try when there's always some other guy who's way ahead of you, but makes it look easy. Why would they need me? Oh, I hear it now. I'm just being needy. I try not to envy you, to get angry you do it better than me. I try not to hate myself, to lose confidence, but you always do it better than me. I just wanna be loved like you. I just want them to see me too. Just wanna be the one they choose, yeah. I just wanna be loved. That's really, really cool for you, yeah. Everything you do is cool. It's kind of unbelievable. It's also unachievable, yeah, almost inconceivable. I'll never do it like you do. And I know I'll grow in a who's supposed to be, but self-doubt comes easy, and I've tried almost everything, but it just hasn't worked yet. I try not to envy you, to get angry you do it better than me. I try not to hate myself, to lose confidence, but you always do it better than me. I just wanna be loved like you. I just want them to see me too. Just wanna be the one they choose, yeah. I just wanna be loved. Ooh, I hate comparison, cause it makes me feel lesser than striving for perfection, thinking somebody will see me then. No, don't get me wrong, really want everybody to succeed, but can we start with me? Like, why was it her and not me? Why was it her and not me? Wish someone could redesign me, to not have the style to find me. Why was it her and not me? Why was it her and not me? Envy is gonna blind me. Why was it her and not me? Better than me. Try not to hate myself, lose confidence. I just wanna be loved like you. I just want them to see me too. Just wanna be the one they choose, yeah. I just wanna be loved.
So I watched football, of course. Yesterday was Sunday. So I was like pretty much watching football like all throughout the day while I was getting the things done around the house. And then I got myself a really, really good workout in on the treadmill / walking pad. I got several miles in, so I was just feeling really good. And football break. Y'all, I am so I'm so disappointed and like frustrated with the Ravens. So we're starting off the season 0-2, like terribly. Our first game against KC was just like, I was telling y'all about that. Like it just had me on the edge of my seat. Like we barely lost that game. If Likely just would have kept his toes inbound. I mean, Harbaugh, who's our head coach, was signaling for two, like he wanted to go for two, which I wouldn't have agreed with. I would have, rather had them go into OT and like play it out like that. But we barely lost that game. And then we played the freaking Raiders on Sunday and lost that game too. Like Harbaugh was calling the most ridiculous challenges. Like we lost 2 timeouts because he called ridiculous challenges. Like one of the receivers, his receiver fumbled the ball. Like it was clear as day that it was a fumble, and he challenged that. And then he also challenged, what was it? I think was it a catch? Yeah. He challenged a catch that one of the Raiders made, I'm pretty sure. And it was clear as day that he had 2 feet inbound. So we ended up losing that game too. And don't get me wrong, like we did not play a good game at all, but still, like we could have, those 2 timeouts were very, very valuable. Like it was a mess. It was a mess. So yeah, we haven't won a game yet. So I was just like super disappointed about that. But anyways, let's go ahead and get these bedrooms nice and reset.
Said you want a bad one. Well, baby, I'm as bad as they come. Said you want a hot one. Yeah, you with the hottest under the sun. But be careful what you wish for. Make you eat your words. If I'm more than what you bargain for. Fun to flirt, but promise to deliver. Much is required. Cause look at what I'm giving you. You ain't really ready for real. You ain't even ready for real. You ain't really ready. Won't be faithful to someone ungrateful. I can't try to make you if you ain't you. You ain't really ready for real. You ain't even ready for real. You said you want a real one. Well, it don't get no realer than the realest one. Baby, can you handle it? If you really want it, better come get you somebody. Careful what you wish for. Make you eat your words. If I'm more than what you bargained for. One dessert, but you ain't finished dinner. Much is required. Cause look at what I'm giving you. You ain't really ready for real. You ain't even ready for real. You ain't really ready. Won't be faithful to someone
So I got the floors just nice and vacuumed up, and I'm going to get these nice and mopped up as well. Y'all, I was looking at the bathroom. You know how I painted the bathroom like that bluish color? I think I might repaint it. This is what I do. Like, I do something and then I'll leave it for like a couple of days or however long, and just to like feel out the vibe, like see if I like it or whatever. And sometimes I'm just like, okay, I don't really like that, and I might switch it out. So I think I might end up painting the bathroom a different color, like that accent wall. But I was showing y'all here. So these little books here, we actually bought this, it's like a learning packet from Amazon. And they come with these practice books for your kiddo. It's like ages 3 to 5, I think. And it's to teach them how to write and draw and like trace and all kinds of things. Each book is like different for, what everything that you're trying to teach your child. But these pens are really, really cool. They come with like this little rubber piece, and it's like in the shape of a fish, and it goes onto the pen to teach your child how to hold like a pen correctly, so that they can learn to write and everything. And I've been keeping this right here, all of this stuff, like his books and his writing utensils and everything, because we've been practicing this every night before bed. And I just wanted to share that with y'all, because I actually this was definitely worth the money. I think it was like $15 or something like that for it comes with 4 books and then the pen refills and the little rubber piece, so that they can hold the pen up. But I just thought that was like super cute. All the things that they have for like kids and everything nowadays, I mean, just for everything in general is just, it's just so creative. You know what I mean? Like back in the day, they didn't have like things like this. So yeah, if you have a little kiddo and they're getting ready to like go to school and you want to prep them, I definitely recommend that little book from Amazon. But I decided to just put one of these hospital pads on little man's bed. So I always have 2 mattress covers on his bed, and then I would usually put 2 pads down, just in case, just for an extra layer of protection in case he does have an accident. And honestly, y'all, he has been doing so well with sleeping overnight and not having any accidents. Since we started with the overnight potty training, he's only had like 2 accidents, which has been awesome. So I was like, okay, I think it's time that, I didn't want to waste them, because having 2 on there and like switch, changing the sheets every week, I was like, okay, this is kind of like wasteful a little bit. And B, like, I think it'll be okay with just the 1. So I just put the 1 pad in the middle of the bed, which I think will be perfectly fine, and then put his sheet on top.
I'll lay you to rest in pieces. No picture on a t-shirt, like you never existed. I'm done being a victim. This my villain era, look out. I go hard for my heart, play with her, it go down. Now you blocked, don't make a sound. Don't wish you no harm, but I hope that no good come around. In my space, there's no cheaters allowed. I gave you my word. Try it again, you're gonna lose your girlfriend. The nerve to think I wouldn't disappear from your life. Watch me. Cold-blooded. All this blue ice water in my veins. Memorial service in your name. Cold-blooded, blooded. To my job now. Oh, you realize what you lost now. I've been pressure never stop now, but I'm way too good at goodbye. green on that other whole side. Guess what? I'ma help you decide. Tattooed on my tears, no, I swear that you won't catch me cry. Got no reasons left to rewind. I gave you my word. Try it again, I'll put you on a bench. Do not disturb. To think I used to dream of being your wife.
If you hear a background noise, I'm sorry, the neighbors are getting some work done to their house. But I ended up trimming the plant that is in the bathroom and, of course, making another plant here. So I did that. And then the next day here, I'm going to get these. I just put up a couple of little decorations on the patio for Halloween. So I'm starting off with these LED spider lights. These are super, super cute. I saw them. I got these at Home Depot and they were $30 for the pack. And I already had the string of lights that you see that are currently on the table and a little pumpkin. I got the pumpkin from Walmart last year. I think it was like $5, something like that. But I just wanted to make sure that the lights worked before I went and put them on the patio. And you could switch them. They go from purple to, you could do solid purple or orange, or have them blinking from purple and orange. And we always set these on a little timer. So I made sure that that was plugged in as well. So I didn't end up getting back home until like almost 7 o'clock yesterday. I ended up taking little man to the doctor because he has eczema. And for the last several days, I've noticed that his hands have been really, really red, like red apple color red. And I wasn't sure what it was. I was making sure every day that like he didn't have a fever. It wasn't like affecting, he was still playing and everything like normal, but he was like kind of scratching at his palms, and like in between his fingers, they were like kind of like bloodshot, like, you know, like blotches, bloodshot, and on the outer part of his palms, they were bloodshot as well. So I called the nurse's line and they were like, yeah, he needs to be, we need to get him in to be seen today, because it'd been like 3 days that his hands were like that. She's like, we need to make sure that he doesn't have a viral infection. So she got us a doctor's appointment late. It was at 4:40 and it was all the way downtown, y'all. I was like, oh my goodness. There wasn't any, they didn't have any scheduled like open appointments for his regular doctor. So we had to go to another location. So anyways, we went down there, he got checked and everything. They ruled out a viral infection and ruled out some other infections that, he said that the doctor said it could possibly be. So everything's fine. He got some more of his cream for his eczema. He's not sure what it was or what it is, but he has to continue doing the cream and then seal it with some Vaseline until Friday. So if it doesn't clear up by Friday, he'll have to go back in to the doctor to do like another evaluation. So anyways, all is well. He did a really, really good job. He got some stickers and everything and just did really well. So got that done. And then, so like I said, just putting up a couple of decorations here. I wanted to get this done early in the morning. It felt so good outside, but this is how the spiders ended up looking. And then I put this little pumpkin, this LED pumpkin, like in the middle of the window. And I'm excited to just light everything up tonight. I'll definitely show y'all what it looks like, on the outside, probably in another video or something, but just thought that was super cute. I'm excited for Halloween and excited for, little man just to have some fun. So now we are getting the bathroom nice and cleaned. This is the bathroom that is on the main level, and we're going to get this nice and deep cleaned. a really good idea every now and then to take like the toilet seat off and just get a really good scrubbing in. As you saw when I lifted up like the tabs for the toilet seat, it was like, your toilet gets dirty, y'all. I mean, obviously you do your business in your toilet, and so things are going to get, embedded underneath and just like dirty. And so I didn't end up taking off the toilet seat, but I did, as you saw, like scrubbed underneath the tabs and everything. And I know like some of y'all are probably gonna think like, girl, why aren't you wearing gloves? I don't ever wear gloves when I'm cleaning my house, that's just how I do things. I know everybody is different, but if I was cleaning somebody else's house, I would definitely wear gloves. But when I'm doing, my cleaning in my own home, I'm comfortable enough to not wear gloves. I'm not saying you have to do it that way, but that's just the way that I do things. But anyway, so it was good I sprayed some of that Clorox on there, and I actually let it sit for like a good 5 minutes before I went in and scrubbed it really well. And I love that little brush. I cannot find it at all at Dollar Tree anymore. Like some of the good cleaning products and things at Dollar Tree are just not there anymore, which is a bummer, but everything is nice and cleaned and just smelling good. And I hope that this video brought you a ton of cleaning motivation. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll definitely see you soon.